speaking to you now, I'm just wondering, was that a positive for you, or was that almost too much for you? And some of those messages that were coming were a little bit kind of pity messages that you're like, screw you guys, I don't need any pity here. I'm on my own journey. How did you take all of that at that time?
Um, Look, I'm aware that, as you say, it would be a different situation if I didn't have those physical differences. But what I would say is, I don't want to use it as a label. I want my mental strength to be seen as my mental strength, not my mental strength to be seen as a result of. It's what I've built over the years, and it's who I've created. I've created this person, and there's so many things about me that I need to continue developing and keep learning. I'm still young, and from a personal and a professional level, I have a hell of a lot of growing to do. But I think for me, it's about making sure that it isn't seen as a pity story. It's more seen as a kick up your ass story, let's say.
Yes.
And I don't mean that at all in a derogatory way to anyone. We all go through our really tough moments in life, and our challenges, those barriers that we kind of find ourselves standing in front of. But I think the important thing is to make sure you don't limit yourself in front of those barriers, and keep trying to find a way how to get over it. Keep trying to find a way to jump over it, to run through it, and to climb on the side of the wall and slowly but astutely find that way to get around it. There's many different ways that you can come at a barrier. I'd say I'm someone that's just kind of had like a Ron Weasley moment, running into the platform 9 3/4, going straight at the barrier, and just giving it everything. That certainly might be my approach, but I didn't find it difficult. I found it, if anything, I found it gave me even more motivation. My real driver for what I do is to impact myself, in the fact that, hey, Fran, pat on the back, mate. You've done a decent job here. You've proven to yourself, not to anyone else. You've proven to yourself, you've got this. You got this in the bag, and you can do big things here. And then for the platform to impact other people, to impact those little kids, kind of like, sat in hospitals, sat at home being limited by whoever and whatever. Like, we are born, we are dealt our set of cards, whether that's upbringing, whatever it is, we're dealt our set of cards, and life is the game that we have to play, and we have to understand how we use our cards to really win that game. And I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure out. I've certainly not won the game, nowhere near it, but I'm making those steps, and I'm playing those cards as wisely as I can on each time. And whenever the card fails me, I'll pull out another one and play the next kind of hand. So for me, it's really pushed me forward to keep finding those new levels within myself. And at the time, it was definitely consuming. I didn't have an agent at that point. I'm now working with Octagon, thankfully, because I definitely needed support in that. It was difficult to manage, but I'm very lucky in the fact that John Dolan at the LTA was absolutely phenomenal for me and saved me loads of time. And we managed to put together, a couple of days where I could work with the media at that point and try and get the message across that this isn't a revenge act for what I was told. It's really just more of a challenge that any human could partake in.